Hey guys, welcome back to another League of Legends breakdown video. Today I want to show you the best jungle route that I found I've been having a lot of fun and success with for Season 9. This video is being made in partnership with the Ace Predator Training Room. If you don't know what that is, don't you worry, I'll have some more information all about it at the end of the video. I'll put some links down in the description as well. But for now, let me show you my magical, wondrous, amazing jungle route that I do on basically every single champion that honestly you can't really go wrong with. Jungle routes are these things that they're not static. They do change. You want to definitely keep your eyes open for plays around the map, but this is a good kind of foundation from which you can then move around and do some different things. So if I'm on the left side of the map, it's the same for if I'm on the right side. You just kind of change it around and mirror it a little bit. I start at the bot side, I get a leash here, then I immediately run to the top side Scuttle Crab, take this one away. And then what I do is I basically just rinse and repeat. That's not the phrase I'm looking for. I basically just, I kind of like come up and then go all the way down. It's an exceptionally efficient jungle path, as you're seeing here, because I don't have to waste any time moving around. I just run around here and I just take all of these jungle camps, moving from camp to camp to camp. And the best thing about this as well is what happens after we've taken this first path. Now, I've seen a little play happening down the bot side here. A cheeky E-flash onto the brand, pick him up as well. That's really, I mean, I wanted to show you an extreme example here where I get the full clear off. But what you should be doing as a jungler, obviously, is at any point when you are taking these camps, if you see the opportunity to go for a play, to like stop, to break your clear and just go for a gank, you should be doing that. I'll show you some examples of that in just a second. But what I want to do here as well is show you why this path is so bloody good, purely because of the efficiency here. Now, I've got a bit unlucky with the spawn of the Scuttle Crab on the bot side. It would be really cool if that was on the top side, so I could take that one away again. But as is, this is the hideous efficiency of it. I'm honestly here a tad too early, but what's great about this, and this is why if the Scuttle Crab was top, it would be perfect, gives you some time to put some wards down, because the kind of non-buff camps that I took went Gromp, Chickens, Wolves, Chickens, Krugs. Look what I can do here. I recall after I finished off the clear, and then I do Gromp, Wolves, Chickens, Krugs. Such an efficient jungle path, guys, that at the 6 minutes into the game, I'm already level 6. My red buff is spawning here as well. It's just so nice to get you through that early game when you don't necessarily see too many plays happening on the map. Like, this top lane is not too easy to gank, bot lane's pushing a lot. You know, maybe I could be doing some things mid. You always do want to look for some opportunities to do some things. It's kind of rare that you'll get like just this perfect, efficient path like I have in this game. But generally speaking, guys, this is the foundation from which you would then base your early game and play around your early game. Gragas, as an example, this champion has really solid clears, so, you know, just the perfect person to give you this example. But basically, you guys know how it is. I will show you some other examples here of where you might want to deviate your path. So in this game, I'm starting at the belt buff again, getting that leash, getting that red buff, and I'm going to start with the foundations of buff into Scuttle Crab. We chase off the enemy Jarvan because he's sniffing around this scuttle as well. No, sorry Bob, this is going to be my scuttle. But now we see him on the bot side on this ward, and then I see him walk into my jungle. So what am I going to do here? I could continue to do my jungle path here of Gromp into Wolves, but I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm not going to do that because we know Jarvan's on the bot side of the map. So instead, we deviate our path here. And this is why I say that the path I showed you right at the beginning is a foundation, because now I'm changing it here. And I'm getting the enemy jungle camps. This, at the very least, it's just me answering what Jarvan could be doing. We did see him walk into our jungle. As it actually turns out, he doesn't even take my jungle camps, which is... well, you can't see it, but he doesn't take my jungle camps. It's a big mistake by him. But still, changing my jungle path up a bit here. And then right after we've done the Krugs, we see the opportunity to go for a gank onto the top side. So that's what we're going to do. Pick off the Alawi here. Bam! First blood for us and our team. And for the last example I'll show you today, guys, we'll do one from the other side of the map, the other perspective. You're not always going to get the left side. Sometimes you're going to start right side, and it's the same deal really. You start at the blue buff, and then you bomb it down over to the Gromp. That's not the Gromp, that's the crab. That's the word I'm looking for. You take the crab, and then basically doing a similar thing. But this time as well, I'm going to do a slight deviation here because always looking for these opportunities to go for these ganks. Once I take these cards, I'm going to be level 3. And then when I see that level 3, I see, look at top lane. Kledge is pushing out kind of far here. I ping that I'm on my way. We go for the kill here. Now this one is a slight misplay on the way I execute this gank. And plus, what the hell is that? Like, seriously, like, Kled, mate, what is that? I don't know. It's rubbish. But still, we get his flash. Not quite the first blood, but ridiculous champion. But you can still see kind of just, in theory, like how the path works. It's still the same thing, just changed around to the other side of the map. You know, I'm going to give you one last example here of a champion that isn't Gragas, just in case you think this only applies to Gragas. I'm playing Nico jungle, okay? And I did mention about adaptation to your jungle path. This one here, I'm doing an AoE clear, because Nico's AoE, if you do Q into E, is actually pretty good. So I take the chicken second tier instead of going straight up to the crab. Which honestly I could be doing if I just wanted to take the crab here. I could totally do red into crab and then work my way down. But I also am aware that Nico as a champion is not as good at clearing the jungle as Gragas is. So I'm not necessarily planning for the full clear. Instead, I'm seeing if I can maybe do something at the level 3, which I actually do see the opportunity to do so in this mid lane. With Yasuo pushing LeBlanc under the tower and then going for the dive. I'm kind of just here as protection just in case Zach wants to show up and, you know, maybe I can help him out. I didn't get an assist, but hey, I'm there as moral support. And then I do go back to a full clear here where I take the Gromp, I take the Wolves, and I move bot sides and go for this Crow Camp as well. So basically, I hope you learned something from this video. I hope that you get a good amount of info on this jungle path, and you can just use it in Season 9. It's what I do basically every single game. It's really simple. It's really easy. You can't really go wrong with it. Like I mentioned, this video was made in partnership with the Ace of Predator Training Room. It's a hub where you can learn intermediate to advanced stuff from loads of different games. Counter-Strike, PUBG, and the League of Legends guys, obviously. Overwatch is in there as well. Go and check it out. I'll put links to it down below in the description. Most importantly, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Comment some more suggestions if you want to. Most importantly, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next.